Hey friend, Brandon here. You know, when I started this channel, I wanted to help out other people. I wanted to make a difference. Yeah, I wanted to talk about tech and things like that and have fun and be stupid telling dad jokes and things like that. But ultimately, the thing that brings me the most fulfillment, the thing that I care about the most, is making a difference in other people's lives. There's a lot that we've seen already this year that is extremely disturbing and exhausting and just scary. But the reality is many of us are realizing that there are a ton of our brothers and sisters that are going through that every single day. And that's not okay. And I want to make sure that I can do something to make a difference right now. With everything going on right now, we're learning a lot. We're growing. There's a new future that we can have, and we need to strive towards that. And with this video, I want to make sure that I give you the tools to make sure that you're safe, that you can go home, that people know that you're able to go home. And if God forbid you're not able to go home, that people know what happened. On this channel and really in my everyday life, I really don't like talking about politics. I don't like getting into it. I don't like thinking about it. And that's not changing with this video. This video is about human beings. It's about making sure that the loved ones that you have in your life and yourself, that they're able to go home, that you're able to go home. So I'm going to go over 4 different tools in this video to make sure that you can go home and that you are safe. The last one I put together with the help of some friends, I think it's extremely powerful, and I really hope that it helps you and those that you love. Now, before we go over these tools, I want to say that many other brands were not willing to sponsor this video. They deemed it too risky, but there was one company that was willing, and that's Skillshare. Since they think that this is so important, go check them out. If you don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online community with thousands of classes for creative and curious people. You can get started with Skillshare now. The first 1,000 of my subscribers that click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership so you can empower your mind and your creativity. We'll talk about them more later in the video. So the first 3 tools or apps that I'm going to go over briefly and share some pros and cons about them. The first one is the ACLU Justice app. It's a mobile justice app. You can record different videos and send it to the ACLU if you recognize any sort of rights violation. It also provides some rights and information if you happen to have an altercation with a police officer. It also has the ability to alert you if there happen to be some incidents nearby. Now you may notice that this is the Mobile Justice California app. There are different apps for different states, and it's unfortunately not available in all states. And this is primarily something to help the ACLU. It's not so much something that will immediately benefit you at the time. So while this is important and can be helpful, it's not something that's going to help you out in the immediate sense. An alternative app is Parachute. This app allows you to live stream and provide information about your location and send it out to other people. The unfortunate thing about this particular app is that there is a fee to use it monthly or yearly. Another tool is Mr. Checkpoint. This one does provide you with information about your rights and what to do in certain situations, like when you're pulled over or you happen to be arrested. You can also submit incidents with police, speed traps, red light cameras, accidents, and more. You can also see the other things that have been reported on the Mr. Checkpoint app. This is helpful to be aware of what's going on around you and to report certain things, but it's not as immediate and it's not as personal. Now this takes me to this last tool, and this is with the help of Patrick Tomaso and Matthew Casanelli, who developed Siri Shortcuts. If you haven't used Siri Shortcuts, this is something that comes from Apple itself, and it allows you to automate a lot of different things on your phone. To get started with this particular tool, click the link down below in the description that takes you to this specific shortcut. You'll have to download it. Now, if you've never used shortcuts before, you'll probably run into this error. It says this shortcut cannot be opened because your shortcut security settings don't allow untrusted shortcuts. So let's fix that. So before we can activate the ability to use untrusted shortcuts, we have to use a shortcut to begin with. So you can just scroll through all these and just pick the first one that you find. So like washing hands and music, for instance. So just add the shortcut, hit done, add it to your shortcuts, go to your My Shortcuts, and click Washing Hands Music. And I'll hit OK. You don't actually have to go through the whole routine. You can just stop it. Now that we've done that, go to your settings and then click on Shortcuts, and then Allow Untrusted Shortcuts. Hit Allow, enter in your passcode, and now it's enabled. So even though this is an untrusted shortcut, you're able to audit the whole thing and see what's going on. So it is a safe thing. This is native to iOS. Now, before we dive deep into this tool, make sure the Hey Siri feature is enabled. Go into your settings, go to Siri and search, and then listen for Hey Siri. It's already activated for me. Now to add the shortcut that I made, go ahead and click the link down below in the description, and then it'll import it for you. The screen will pull up, and then you'll be able to look through what it's actually doing. You can double check to make sure it's not doing anything crazy or nefarious. It's not. And I'll explain exactly what's happening here in just a moment. So we'll add untrusted shortcut, and then this screen will show up. This is about who you want to contact should you end up in an altercation with a police officer. So just hit plus for add contacts, and you can add multiple people if you want to, but I'm just adding this one account here. Now go to my shortcuts, and you'll see it's the police. Go ahead and hit the ... and you can kind of scroll through this and see exactly what's going on. The name of the shortcut is It's the Police, and you can activate this with Siri, and I'll show you how in a moment. So you have the contacts that you've chosen. It's going to provide the location. You can customize the text here if you want to. You can click in there and change it if you want, but I put in here, I am being confronted by the police. I will send a recording after. Here's my location, and then I'll provide the location within 100 meters. With your messages, you want to allow access. Hit OK. So now you've enabled it to send a text to the contacts that you've chosen. Allow access to your camera. This is really important. So it's going to take a video with a back camera, allow access to your photos so it knows where to save it to. And then there's an option to save the video to your iCloud or Dropbox or skip it altogether. If you have Dropbox, you have to allow access and log in as well. And finally, it'll send another message with the video you recorded. Now you can activate with Siri, either with hitting the button or just saying, "Hey Siri, it's the police." So now we're recording a video. You can see it right now. It's recording it right here. We're going to hit stop and then use this video. Now it sent a message to the contact that I chose, which we'll double check in a moment. And then I can choose iCloud and save it there. You can also just skip uploading it altogether. And finally, this is the last step where it sends the video to my contact again. And here's the account that received the messages. The video will look way better if you send it to another person who has an iPhone, so make sure you choose multiple contacts. Now I do have to say there are two downsides with this tool. The first one being that iCloud doesn't have a ton of storage and you may have to pay more to expand on that storage. And if you want to use Dropbox and sync it, that costs money as well. The other thing is that in order to send that video, you have to stop the video. If someone takes your phone, before you can stop it and do all these steps with uploading it and sending a message, then the message may never actually get out. But at least your location will be sent out to someone. Now remember, you can activate Siri in 3 different ways. Either hold down the power button, hold down the home button, or use Hey Siri. If you use Hey Siri, you can just say, "Hey Siri, it's the police," and it'll activate this whole thing for you. I really hope that this helps. I really hope it can help other people, so please share it with others. I really want to make a difference, and I want to make sure that people are safe and that they can go home. Now, let's talk about this video's sponsor. Education and personal growth is so important so you can thrive. Thankfully, Skillshare is sponsoring this video not only so you can get home safely, but so you can grow and learn. Skillshare offers a ton of creative classes for every season of life to give you inspiration, explore new skills, or get lost in creativity with millions of other members of the Skillshare community at less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. Now, things are tough right now with everything going on, and it's quite stressful. I believe something like Skillshare can help in these times by giving you an outlet to explore your creativity, to break up your day, help you focus on self-care, or focus on a better future. You can discover a new skill or develop a current one, putting together an online store, coding, marketing, and more. And with how much we're realizing that we need each other, you don't have to go through these classes alone. You can do this with other Skillshare members in the Skillshare community. Right now, I'm learning about street and documentary photography by Andre D. Wagner because I feel a need to better capture the moment we're in, hear people's stories, and tell them well. Get started with Skillshare now. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this portion of the video so I can hopefully make a difference in your life and the lives of others. At the end of the day, people matter more than anything else. It matters more than phones or gadgets and things like that. People matter. Black lives matter. I guess that's it. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Look out for each other. Show love to other people. Have compassion and empathy for others. Seek to understand. Hear other people's stories. Weep with them. Give voice to the voiceless. This is only the beginning. We have a long way to go. But there's no reason why we should do it alone. Please make it home safely today.